so excited to be on the show. And when Grace told me that the theme was love and relationship, I was like, oh my God, I have been preparing for 10 years, being married for 10 years for this. Like, this is my moment. Like, some people marry for love. I marry for the material. And and I've got, well, more than 15 minutes of it. You're going to hear 15 minutes of it tonight. So I recently went to get my mammogram, and it's funny, whenever I go to get my mammogram, I get this weird craving for a panini. And then I thought, you should get a panini when you get a mammogram. Like, usually they give me like a pink ribbon souvenir, like a pink ribbon keychain or a pink ribbon shot glass. Like, no, I want a panini. They should give you, like, as you walk out, they should hand you a panini, and then you look at it, you're like, oh, you too, huh? Oh my God, you all, there's a lump in my panini. Oh wait, no, that's just cheese. It's just cheese. It's okay. It's fine. So I'm at the age now where I get a mammogram, also at the age where I am experiencing perimenopause, which is, for those of y'all who don't know, so the guys who are here, I'll explain. It's that period before menopause. And one of the symptoms is I forgot what I was saying. When it comes back to me, I'll let you know. It's gonna come back to me. So like I said, I've been preparing 10 years of marriage for this moment. I just celebrated my 10-year wedding anniversary. And thank you. Thank you. I deserve that, because let me tell you, it's not just 10 years, okay? It's 10 years in a 1-bed, 1-bath apartment. All right. Yeah. And when you share a small apartment, you do not make it to 10 years. You survive 10 years. All right. Because being married in a small apartment, it's like a game of Survivor. Like, if I hear my husband just start to go to the bathroom, I have to, like, immediately get in there before him. Like, I will cross-check him on the way in. I got to get there before him, because once he's in there, it's not because he's going to stink up the bathroom. All right. He will stink up the bathroom, but that's not why. It's because once he sits on the toilet, he starts to play Scrabble. Scrabble. Not Candy Crush, Scrabble. I'm not going to get in there for hours. So I just have to stand outside the door and be like, hey, so are there any letters in there that spell hurry up? You're looking for the perfect square, huh? How about that perfect square of toilet paper? All right. It's just, like, if I'm home alone and I hear him pull up the driveway, I have to immediately turn on the TV. Not if I want to watch. It doesn't matter if I want to watch it or not. I have to mark my territory. It's like I'm pissing on a tree. I'm marking my territory. I got to turn the TV, because if I don't, he's going to walk in and he's going to be like, oh, cool. You're not watching anything. I'm going to watch a depressing documentary. Like, no, it's just... Our bathroom's a war zone. Not our bathroom, our kitchen. Our bathroom is our kitchen. If he goes in if he tries to get in the kitchen the same time as me, I'm like, what are you doing? No, I have to put a line down the middle of the counter. I'm like, your side, my side. Don't come over on my side. He's vegan, so I just put raw meat all over my side. I'm like, get away. It's sort of like we're kosher, but we're not. We're just married. I just didn't expect marriage to be me constantly saying, why are you still here? Can you move? No, not there. Not there. That's my place to stand. Move over there. Or no, not there. Not there. Oh, just go in the kitchen. But stay on your side of the kitchen. Just, oh my God, is that my coffee cup? You're drinking from my coffee. It's just, I realize this is a me problem. It's not him. He's great. He's amazing. You know what he says to me? Do you know what he says when I complain? He goes, well, you never annoy me. Which is so annoying. So my husband is straight. My gosh, I think we live in West Hollywood, so I don't know. But we both work out at this gym in West Hollywood. And for those of you, I don't know if people are local to LA, but West Hollywood's like gay. It's like San Francisco basically. So we work out at this gym in Boys Town. It's like, gay central. And so one day he came home from the gym and he's like, there was this guy checking me out at the gym. made me so uncomfortable. Well, I mean, what were you wearing? And and he's like, just shorts. I was like, oh, shorts? I mean, you're showing leg. Like, come on. And I said, well, what shirt were you wearing? He was like, just a tank top. I was like, oh, so you were showing your bare shoulders. Okay. I mean, asking for it if you ask me. All right. And then I looked at his socks. I was like, oh my God, were you wearing those socks? And he goes, yes. So these are my compression socks. Oh my God, you all, his compression socks, they say pride in big letters. And then they have like rainbow stripes on them. I was like, yeah, I don't think the guy looked at your socks and was like, well, he's hot, but I think he just wants to avoid varicose veins. Like, no, come on. But I understand, like, I know how it must have felt for him. Like, it must have been really difficult to experience what it's like to be a woman. But we're allies, so we slept with the guy. Is that what poly is? I don't know. What is that? Maybe. Is that what the kids call poly? I don't know. Remember when we had fires like 2 months ago? This joke was better 2 months ago. But anyway, so LA was on fire 2 months ago. I decided to just get out of LA for a few days, right? Escape the smoky air. Except on the way out, my car started to smoke. Like, seriously, I could have stayed in LA if I wanted my car to catch fire. I'm sorry, was that too soon? It was too soon for me too. Okay. Anyways, it's just a bad look having a smoking car when there are wildfires. So I had to pull over. I had to wait for the tow truck. I had to have my dog with me. So I took my dog out. We're walking my poor dog underneath the freeway. My dog's like, no, I'm not peeing here. The vibe is off. I'm like, okay, I get it, dog. It was off. It was off. But the good news is we got the car towed. We got it towed to a Subaru dealership. It's always a vibe for a dog at the Subaru dealership. All right. No one here's a Subaru owner. Got it. Okay. Dogs, Subarus, they just, go together. Here's the thing. I'm a feminist, but the minute anything goes wrong with my car, I immediately call my husband, like expecting him to know what to do. Like I suddenly turn like, oh my God, what do I do? The car, I'm like the worst feminist when anything like that happens. But the funny thing is he always knows how. He always knows. Like, guys, do you all just go to secret auto mechanic school when you're in high school? Like, how do guys just know these things? Yeah, he's always like, yeah. Well, it's definitely the radiator, or it's the alternator, or it's the terminator. But I'm like, how do you know? How do you know that it's the alternator and not the terminator? But I do it sometimes just to make him feel more manly. Oh my God, how do I put? Just don't worry, I know how to put that. So my ex-boyfriend was a doctor. I'm sorry, I don't know why I say was. He probably still is, but we're not together. So I don't even know if he's still alive. Doesn't matter. But I was in my early 20s, which, by the way, is a total waste. All right. That's not when 20s is not when you date a doctor. Okay. 20s is when you date hot men who make poor life decisions,
Yes.
Right? Then you date a doctor in your 30s. But no, I do it all backwards. I did it all backwards. And then the doctor broke up with me. He said, I'm ready to settle down, and I don't think you are. And I was like, yeah, you think? Like, I just graduated from college. Like, my frontal lobe is not fully developed yet, but you're a doctor. You're the doctor. Why am I telling you this? You should know. So then I did what you're supposed to do in your 20s. I dated an unemployed drummer. And then he got a job, like a job with benefits, and we moved in together. And then I got to be on his healthcare. Like, it was amazing. And then right before I turned 30, he broke up with me. And it was, it was a really tough breakup. I was devastated because I lost my health insurance, like right before I turned 30. Then when I turned 30, I met an actor and married him. Just why be broke alone when you can be broke together? I told you I do it all backwards. At this point, like, if we ever get divorced, I'm next going to end up with a SoundCloud DJ. or worse, stand up.
Oh.
That won't happen. That won't happen. We're not going to get divorced. Okay. We can't afford that. Come on. It's not in our budget. For one bedroom apartment. Yeah, even my husband was disappointed in me. He's like, really? You really downgraded? I'm like, yeah. So like I said, I'm married. Obviously, we know that. When I got married, I did not change my name. And here's why. Okay, well, first of all, the patriarchy, right? F that. But also because my name is Alice Cutler, and that's me. Like it matches, right? It makes sense, right? It sounds very Mayflower White. Yeah. The name matches the face. My husband's Italian, and like I'm just not an Italian housewife. Like, if I change my name, I'd have to change my whole identity. I'd have to get acrylic nails, cover my furniture in plastic, wear stilettos to Trader Joe's. Like, that's not me. I eat one-course meals. I speak with an inside voice. Like, this is not an Italian housewife. Okay, this is the face of someone who maybe studied a semester abroad in Florence, right? So I did what every white girl does on Black Friday, and I got 23andMe. Look, I know I'm white. All right, obviously. I just want to know how many kinds of white I am. All right. Like, don't worry. I have the white guilt. I just need my white guilt to be more specific. And it turns out I'm part German. So like extra white guilt, but I'm also quarter Jewish. So like, I don't know. Do they balance each other up? Maybe. So I'm 25% Jewish, which means that I now get to celebrate Hanukkah for 2 nights. Yeah, like my menorah only has 2 candlesticks in it. It's actually not a menorah. It's just literally 2 candlesticks. But to me, that's a menorah. So I'm 25% Jewish, but 100% when it's convenient, like if you want a ride to the airport on a Friday evening, I can't do that. It's Shabbat. Come on. Has anyone else done 23andMe for your dog? No, because the only thing more white than doing 23andMe is doing it for your dog. Yeah. So my dog, in case you're wondering, I know you all are, pit, boxer, border collie. I'm just disappointed he wasn't part German shepherd. Well, we had more in common. All right. So, like I said earlier, I got my mammogram. I'm getting. Oh, I remember now. Brain fog. That's what happens when you get perimenopause. I told you to come back to me. So I am, at the age now where I'm, perimenopause. And I'm okay saying I'm middle-aged. Some people don't like to admit it. Women are weird, especially in LA. But I totally am embracing my middle-agedness, right? Like I now wear reading glasses. I listen to true crime podcasts. And but I will tell you what I will not do as a middle-aged woman. I will not get a live, laugh, love pillow. Okay? That's where and it's not that I don't want to live, laugh, love, okay? Like I do. I'm not bitter. It's just that I don't need a reminder on a pillow. Like, come on. I'm not going to forget to live, laugh, love. All right. I'm not that old yet. Like memory loss hasn't hit me yet. But I will tell you though, what I will not do as a middle-aged woman, I will not get a live, laugh, love pillow. That is where I draw the line. Okay. It's not that I don't want to live, laugh, love. It's just that like, I don't need a reminder on a pillow. All right. I'm not going to forget. I'm not that old yet. All right. Like memory loss hasn't hit me yet. But I'll tell you all what I will not do as a middle-aged woman. I will not get a live, laugh, love pillow. That is where did I say that already? Oh my God, you all, I told perimenopause. Oh, okay. How am I on time? Am I at about 15?
Yes, wrap it up.
Okay. And that's it. Thank you.